Hey guys, it's me, Christy Lee, and you may notice I am wearing my Garnier Fructis shirt, though I'm not going to show you how long my hair is in the back because honestly I need to take a shower. Hair's a little greasy today. It's looking all curly and I don't know, maybe on camera it might look okay, but it's not. It's not okay. This is just going to be a random vlog-ish, vlog. I don't know if it's considered a vlog if I'm not doing anything. Like, I've been watching a lot of the Shaytards, and they like actually do stuff in their family, so it kind of makes me feel like I'm not really a vlogger because I'm not taking you guys anywhere. I'm not doing anything with you. So that's why I call it a vlog-ish, because I'm not really vlogging, I guess. I just wanted to do, I don't know, something. I miss you guys all the time. So here I am. A little mini update to our metal detecting dig from yesterday. We did happen to go back out and search our yard for another probably 2.5 hours. I showed you guys this Perez milk cap that we found at that one property down the road, and we dug up another one in the neighbor's yard. And then we did a little bit of research and found out that it was a dairy plant located just down the road. They've got our same zip code and everything. The business itself was in operation from 1901, and it was last known to be open and operating in the 1970s. This has a plastic container, the top of a plastic milk jug attached to it, so we kind of figured it was the 70s or 80s since it wasn't glass, and we kind of know that's the type of lids they used back then. I wanted to show you guys that. I'm pretty sure I did show you guys this in a video from a long time ago, but this is a bottle I actually found under my house, and Eric actually cleaned it up for me. It's an old milk bottle from Dinsmore Dairy Co., which Dinsmore is literally right there. And this was from, I know that they were operating in the 1930s. The cap, I'm not sure what year or style or whatever that is, but this was an awesome find for me to find under my house. So amazing. We also found another wheat penny or two in the yard. I can't remember. I do know that we found several lead weights. This is a 6-ounce lead weight that we found in the front yard. And then these are several 4 ounce, that's a 4 ounce. I'm not sure what this one is. It feels a little lighter. And then there's one more that feels lighter, like the smaller one. Lead weights with, I guess you would hook, well, I guess that's what weights are. I don't know what these were used for and why I keep finding these in the yard. I found several different varieties of lead weights. This is the biggest that I found. I've also found smaller ones. There's tons of scrap metal in this yard. I know that right over here behind this window there is a large mound that is just filled with garbage, like aluminum garbage. And everywhere in this yard there are wheel weights, there are copper and brass pieces. I almost want to say that this might have been some sort of scrap yard years and years ago. I'm not sure. I just know that there's tons of metal junk in this yard. We did find some more change, some quarters. We found a little spill of change over in the neighbor's yard. We also, in the house, the main house on this property that was built in 1920 is an old white wooden frame house, very old. Nobody lives there. The neighbor used to tell me that it was haunted, and I don't really believe, maybe I do, maybe I don't, in that stuff, but the whole time that we were detecting around the house in that yard, we kept hearing things like running through the house, and it was kind of creepy. And I happened to look in one of the windows, and there was a dead chicken on the windowsill. That was pretty disturbing. What else did we find? I found a marble under the house, which I wasn't able to get to. I'm going to go back over there with a shovel and try to reach it. There was also there was a doll leg under the house. Totally creepy. I don't know. I can't think. I know we found some other cool stuff, but I can't think of it right now. I don't really have anything to talk to you guys about. Oh, I made a video earlier today that is probably going to be going up on my channel. It's a review of the mattress that we received from Serta. It's a sponsored video, so you guys will probably be seeing that if it gets approved. And I have not yet been able to get a hold of the mac and Cheetos from Burger King. Hopefully within the next week or two I'll be able to try those. I have a couple little ant bites on my hand and my finger from when I was leaning on the ground looking under the house. They got on me, and they got me pretty good. There's something else I was going to tell you guys about. Oh, I was learning about how you can melt lead down and make your own bullets and fishing weights, but how it's really popular for preppers to buy lead and melt it down and make their own bullets and stuff like that. And it's actually, I was surprised to find out that I think you only need to be able to get the heat up to 621 degrees or something like that to be able to melt lead. And it's so pretty when it's molten. It's really shiny, like a glass once you clean all this stuff off of it. Did y'all see something right here? I saw something in the camera. I thought that he came out of the room, but okay. Anyway, it's like a mirrored surface once you clean all the junk out of it. And so I was thinking that maybe I would try melting some of this lead that I've been finding down and make my own little ingots. That would be awesome. I have been wanting to make my own ingots for a while now, especially since we started collecting silver bullion, and I actually got a copper round bullion also. I would never be able to get the heat up to what I need to be able to melt copper or silver or any of that stuff. But as far as aluminum and lead, I think I might be able to get, I actually saw one YouTube video where a guy was melting lead on his stove. So I'm thinking about trying that. Stay tuned. And right now I'm cooking. I'm making cube steaks with onions and green peppers and potatoes. I am out of garlic, which is like one of the main ingredients in everything that I cook. And I don't have any right now, so I'm a little upset about that, but we're gonna make do with some garlic salt. It's not the same at all, but we're gonna make do. And I guess that's it. That's a 10-minute video already. Like, how does that happen? I did not know that I could talk that much, especially when I have nothing to talk about. I haven't got anything good in the mail. Nada. I could tell you guys that I did try the ZzzQuil the other night when I ran out of my Benadryl. It does not make me sleepy. It does give me a giant headache, but it does help me stay asleep once I fall asleep. I guess it makes it a little easier to fall asleep, but this is not my first choice. ZzzQuil is not my first choice. Oh, I didn't sleep at all last night. I didn't have any Benadryl, didn't have any ZzzQuil, I didn't have anything to help me sleep. I tried finally at midnight to lay down and quiet the mind do the kind of meditation, relaxation, clear the mind type stuff, and it didn't work. And I was tossing and turning, and I was waking Eric up, and he had to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. So I went into the other room and I was watching YouTube videos. That's where I learned about the melting of the lead, and I was watching the shaytards, and it got a little emotional. And then at like, I think 2:30, I tried once again to lay down and go to sleep. I was exhausted, but I just can't shut my mind off. It just does not work. And I've had this issue since I was a little girl. I think that's one of the reasons I connect, well, as much as you can connect with another person on YouTube, with Graveyard Girl so much, because she is like me. Ever since I was young, have always stayed up all night, and I have no problem falling asleep during the day, but nighttime comes around and I just cannot do it. I have been for a while now having to use things to help me get to sleep, and that's just how it is. There's nothing to be done. I did go to a doctor once. They prescribed me sleeping medication that worked for 3 days, and then it was no longer effective, so I went back to Benadryl. Anyway, 2:30, I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't do it, so I got up, made myself a bowl of cereal. Was kind of freaked out because in the paranormal community, from what I understand, 3 o'clock is like dead hour. That's when all the ghosts and stuff, I think it's 3 o'clock. Or 4, maybe. Either way, it was like right around 3:30 when I finally decided to get back up. And I was standing here, you know, the house was dark and quiet, and then I started looking for the lead stuff. Anyway, so I didn't sleep at all. When Eric got up at 5:30, he came out in the living room. I'm sorting through all my wheel weights, picking out the steel ones from the lead ones, with my headphones on and watching YouTube on the floor in the middle of the living room. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Told you I'm not going to be able to sleep." And I had to drive out to St. Augustine this morning. That was an hour out there, an hour back. I was exhausted when I got here, but I still was having trouble falling asleep, and I finally made myself lay down, and I was able to quiet the mind, excuse me, long enough to take I think it took a 4-hour nap. And then I got up and started my day, and this is where we are now. Yay. Alright, that's it. I guess I'll leave you guys alone now. This light is really, really bright sometimes. I got them like right here in my face. Right in my face. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright guys, can you see my veins? My veins in this arm are really, really dark today for some reason. Like I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth, and they looked like they were gonna pop out of my arm, and like my arm felt like it was being squeezed. And I texted my mom, and I was like, "Is there anything I need to know? Should I be freaked out right now? Am I having a heart attack?" And she's like, "No, you're fine." Ugh, it's not something in my teeth, is it? No. Okay. Alright guys, it looks like something in my teeth. That's something. It's just my gap. I have a huge gap, and these gum things. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully the next time I visit with you guys, I'll have something to actually talk about. Let's keep our fingers crossed that something exciting happens, or I get something that I could talk to you guys about. Alright, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye!